Okay, this is my video reflection number 1. So I'm gonna be kind of breaking down and explaining like writing technologies. So in the beginning, obviously being like pre-writing would kind of be more like oral, like when communication started and like the understanding of like what different sounds meant, and that slowly would have evolved into like actual words and meanings of words. And then next would come different writing systems and like how to document things. Like for example, like the Egyptians like had hieroglyphics and stuff, and there was a understanding of what every symbol meant, and then when put together it formed more of, I think I explained it like more of a story when I was doing my discussions. But so hieroglyphics formed more of like a story and explaining the timeline of events. That's what we can kind of see from Egypt today. And then slowly, like with Mesopotamia, that's the first known written language that's been kept documented, obviously. And as soon as we get things like words that have meaning that can actually be translated versus just symbols, because obviously a lot of that record has not been kept like for what each symbol meant. But since we have words that can be actually translated into like a universal meaning, then that allows us to have documentations and like statements, and actually be able to like record history verbatim, obviously because the history of the winner tells the story mostly, unless it's something like the Mesopotamia where those were the bank statements, bank notes, and all of that. And then what do I have next? Oh yeah, the division between like the hierarchy that language created was probably one of the biggest like turning events as far as any hierarchy goes. Because in the beginning, when you think about it, you have, if everybody's on the same plane and they can all communicate, then you can't really say who's better. But the moment that you get people developing writing in symbols and letters, they're gonna be like the ones that are better because they know more. But again, I think that writing is just one of the things where it's like the people writing it can say whatever they want about how good they are. And this video is getting really long, but the division that language creates is very high, because then we have a class that is educated, and then we have a class that's not educated and can't read or write. And then society, I'm saying society as in long ago, society didn't want those people in the places of the higher class because they were looked down upon because they couldn't do as much, they didn't have as many skills. And so they kind of formed into the working class and slaves and peasants and all different types of things. And that's about all I have, and I'm going to wrap this up because I'm almost at 4 minutes.